Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam Nixon and welcome to the Roundel Mill. As you guys know, Reading and Leeds have added new names to the lineup. The finally long-awaited announcement. It's been about 3 months since the last announcement. 3 months since I was chatting to you guys about that one. This one's a good one. This one's decent, and I'm really looking forward to just getting into it and chatting to you guys about it and seeing what you guys think about it too. And of course, you'll hear from my opinion on it. So first of all, I just want to talk about all these people on Twitter and Instagram. It's a toxic place sometimes, isn't it? But they've released this new wave of lineup, or the new wave announcement and whatever. And people are moaning. People are going, oh, well, it's disappointing that there's only this name's been added. It's disappointing that these big names haven't been added. I haven't heard of any of them. It's basically the last announcement. What are they going to do? Double all the big acts? Of course they won't. Is it your first rodeo, mate? Because honestly, if you know Reading and Leeds, if you know any festivals, look at was it Truck before it got cancelled? They released their second wave of announcements. It was just like this. They just top up the lineup with smaller names. Yes, we're going to be talking about some of the names that have left the lineup, and that is a bit of a shame. But come on, guys, like, think about it. Think about how big this festival is with lights. I'm looking this way because I can see the poster there too. But think about it, right? With Stormzy, Catfish, Post Malone, Disclosure, Liam Gallagher, and newly announced Biffy Clyro. That's incredible to have that calibre of artists and musicians or whatever across a lineup. It's crazy. So let's jump straight into the new names. Let's talk about my thoughts on some of the people leaving, some of the replacements, and so on. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit subscribe. We cover all things Reading and Leeds and basically all festivals. I have a podcast as well. So yeah, make sure you hit subscribe. It will really help me out, and we're really looking to just grow all the platforms. And again, if you haven't come across our Twitter and Instagram, I don't really do like my opinion stuff. I do like news, and like I'll post up graphics to show, you know, like this person's been added or whatever. So yeah, follow over on that if it interests you. Okay, so we better start with the biggie, and Queen of the Stone Age, American sort of pop punky band, have been replaced, and they have been replaced by Biffy Clyro. I don't know what everyone's opinion on this is. For me, it's an amazing replacement. Like, a lot of people are happy, and it is an amazing replacement. For me, not that bothered about either. Like, obviously, I'm going to learn about Biffy Clyro now. I'm going to be listening to so much more of their songs, and obviously I've heard a lot of their songs, but I'm not hugely bothered. Don't slate me for it. It's only because of my music taste, and sort of these bigger bands always, let's be fair, always the legend act, always the older bands. I don't know that well. I don't listen to them loads. I don't think it's the worst thing to not listen to that sort of music. So yeah, looking forward to it. It would have been cool. They had a plethora of artists to choose from. We were just saying that Royal Blood could have been added. Oh, but I suppose they're playing it Victorious. But you know, they could have had a long list they could have chosen from. So Biffy Clyro got the replacement, and yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that, especially those who aren't that bothered about seeing Queens. I mean, this is kind of the first year they've done it without like a proper old legend act. Like, Biffy Clyro is still going. They're not like they're obviously the legend act, but they're not, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see Biffy Clyro be added to the lineup, and I'm very looking forward to seeing them, and I will be going to see them, and I'm much more keen to see them than I was Queens of the Stone Age. So yeah. And to be honest with you, that's about as big as they get, obviously, because it's the headliner. So some of the other names across the board being added are Inhaler. Inhaler are an act that I tipped already on the Reading page within the last week to be added to the lineup. I just think it's perfect for them. Obviously fronted by Bono's son. And their new album, It Won't Always Be Like This, is fantastic. If you haven't heard it already, go check it out, because I've been listening to it recently and I really like it, and I'm very glad Inhaler have been added to the lineup. Denzel Curry is unfortunately pulled out, and his sort of replacement, I guess, is Russ Millions, obviously recently off of that Tion Wayne track Body. What can you say? I mean, people are going to be happy about that. People probably aren't going to be that bothered. It's just an act that's replaced it. Probably a bit more of a shame to drop Denzel Curry, and they haven't replaced it with a high calibre name. I mean, it would have been good if they got rid of Denzel Curry and then chucked in Heady One. That would have made a lot more sense, and a lot of people would have been happy with that. But Heady One isn't here this year, and Denzel Curry is gone from the lineup, unfortunately. But yeah, Russ Millions is on it, if that's your sort of thing. Going into the next act is Holly Humberston. she's basically an upcoming artist, probably on the introducing stage in the last year or so, I don't know. But Holly Humberston has been added to the lineup, and she's got some great songs. She was always probably going to be added to the lineup, and she fits right in on that Women's Festival Republic stage. So yeah, I'm happy to see Holly Humberston there, and Holly Humberston I am happy to see, and she's going to be great, and I think a lot of people would be happy to see her. Obviously her song Falling Asleep at the Wheel got big over TikTok and sort of over lockdown, and yeah, I'm there for it. I might go over and see her and see what she's all about. Another artist I'm actually very happy about is Baker. I believe he was there at 2019 and very, very good at 2019. Obviously the Helen Back singer, he is sort of an indie singer-songwriter. He's going to be really, really cool. If you haven't heard of Baker, check out his music because he's fantastic. Quite similar to sort of Dominic Fike, kind of gives me those sort of vibes. So yeah, go check out Baker because he's going to be fantastic and you won't want to miss him once you know what his music's all about. But yeah, he's going to be really chill. Really, really cool for the lineup, and I'm very pleased with that. One rapper called French the Kid is, clues in the name, he's French, but he does a lot of British songs and kind of mixes languages within his songs. Definitely check him out if you're into that sort of music, if you haven't already, sort of rap and that sort of thing, hip hop. I really like French Kid. When I saw that, I was like, that's decent. I like him, I've heard his music before, so yeah, French Kid is a win for me. There's a few names that I personally haven't heard of, but a lot of people are happy about. Names like Blanco, Chea, Dana Dentata, something like that. Jasmine Bean, Gender Roles, Punk Band, I might have already said that, but a lot of people are happy about Punk Band. Trilly Banks, Chilingo, French the Kid and Cambo, so there are a load of names that have already been added. And obviously we've got a whole list of introducing stage, and one of the big ones for me is Berwyn. I really like Berwyn. Vinyl is such a good song. Sort of discovered him through BBC last year, and yeah, very happy to see him, and I definitely will be going to see him. And obviously we've got all of the introducing stage acts. I've heard Bull are good. I've heard Two Reels, is it? The Reels, yeah. Ruben has recommended those two to look out for, so look out for them if you haven't already, and I'm going to run through all the names really quickly from the introducing stage. So on the Friday at Reading, and is that Saturday Leeds, I think, we've got Low Hunger, Downtown K, Oto, Teo Sound, Meg Ward, Graph, The Reels, Lady Ice and Lyra. On the Saturday we've got Calva Louise, Bull, Masterpiece, Finn Askew, Claudia Valentina, Low Girl and Bonnie Kemplay. And then on the Sunday we have Josie Mann, Berwyn, Yard Act. We have Alfie Indra, who a lot of people are happy about. Stone, FFSY though, or for fuck's sake why though, and Lauren Hibbard are the lineup for the introducing. Probably missed out a few names, but that is pretty much it. I'm also going to be quickly discussing who have left the lineup, because a lot of people have. The biggest one to leave the lineup, I would say, is Denzel Curry, and obviously Queens of the Stone Age. Denzel Curry is probably the biggest act to be removed. Madison Beer is another one that's been removed, and she was there since the first announcement. Don't think people are going to be that bothered about that. Sophie Tucker, again, from the first announcement. Super Whatever, haven't heard of. Wallows. Wallows are one that a lot of people are disappointed about. I know Jack Webb will be quite disappointed with that, because it's a bit of a shame that Wallows are no longer on their lineup. Oliver Tree, again, people are happy about that. Tate McRae, Miz and Mac, and Nation of Language have all left the lineup, unfortunately. And to be honest with you guys, they're not going to be the first. It's going to get to the week before the festival, and then it's going to be he's out, they're out, she's out because of COVID, and because if you test positive, you can't go, you can't perform, can you? So that sums up the lineup. You kind of got my thoughts throughout there. There's a few I'm not that bothered about, including probably the headliner, which a lot of people are going to hate me for. I know they are. But Biffy Clyro in, Queen of the Stone Age out. What are your thoughts? And what are your thoughts on the whole lineup? Again, I was quite annoyed about the negativity, because why? Do you know what I mean? It's I don't get it. I mean, if you've never been to a festival and never ever seen a festival lineup, then I get it, because you would expect that there's loads of names every time, but you know that the first couple of announcements are the big names, and then you just top it up and fill out the lineup, which is what they've done here. But yeah, I'm really happy with Inhaler, really happy with Berwyn and Baker. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It was never going to blow our minds away, but that is the lineup. Hopefully the set times will be up later on this week. They did say they got some news and the app is getting sorted out, so hopefully that'll be soon. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it overall. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and obviously I'll keep you updated, anyone who gets removed, and do my reaction, and any more names that get added. If they do, don't hold your breath, but I think they might add a couple just before they finish, and obviously if they're going to do the comedy stage this year, they'll add that. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Mine, of course, has been Adam Nixon for the Randall Mill, and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, follow us on socials if you haven't already, and yeah, take care guys.